Welcome back, guys. It's
AJ
been
and
a
I had
while.
been searching for a long time for some place we could call home.
Like the way they're doing it.
Just when we thought we'd found a huge stash of food, it turned out to be a trap. That could have been the end. But I woke up and found I'd been saved by a guy named Marlon, the leader of a community living inside an old boarding school. It felt like a chance at having a home, a real one. We had to go back to the train station to see if any food survived the explosion. But someone else had the same idea. I didn't want to risk it, so I let him take some of the food and leave. I found Marlon and Brody in the basement that night, arguing about the man we'd seen, and I learned why Brody was so afraid. The man was part of a group of raiders they'd run into a year ago. Marlon traded Tennessee's older sisters to the raiders to keep himself safe. He attacked Brody and locked me in the basement with her. When she turned, I had to stop her. Marlon stole AJ's gun and tried to convince them I had murdered Brody. Violet backed me up.
Yeah.
With everyone against him, the fight went out of Marlon. I told him he could stay, but he couldn't be our leader. But then, Marlon was dead, and AJ pulled the trigger. He remembered what I'd taught him. To save the last bullet for himself.
I can't believe it seems like they're making episode 3 and 4 even though Telltale Games is shutting down. It said November 9th and December 12th, I believe. So that means October's gonna miss a month. Or was it October 9th and December 12th? I can't remember. But I know 1 month we're getting out from having Walking Dead. Probably next month. Man. I was just watching some Black Lightning on Netflix. Wonder what happened. How did people react to AJ? They want him gone. I have not seen any trailers. I've seen like the part where Clem's talking to him at night or something. Or is it right now? Let's find out, shall we? Man, I cried when I found out Telltale was ending soon. Or they shut down. I was a baby.
I made you some coffee. It was in the kitchen.
No way.
Tin said that I can have some. I didn't steal it.
I have coffee next to me. In the same type of mug.
I'm surprised you remember how to make it. We haven't had coffee in a long time.
You put it in hot water.
You're right. Thanks.
No sugar?
Last night, with Marlon,
Oh.
I heard Lewis and what he called me.
Maybe.
Am I a murderer?
Oh.
No! Oh my
Oh.
Shit! We could get medicine from the nurse's office.
God! He's dead. The kid blew his brains
I didn't
out.
meet you, Mitch. I'm sorry.
You shot him. He's dead. You're a murderer. You promised Marlon. You said you'd help him fix things. What the fuck did you teach this kid?
Oh.
Lewis called me a murderer. But we're supposed to kill bad stuff. Monsters. Did I do it bad? I thought Marlon was bad. He killed Brody.
Lewis was right. Sometimes people do bad things, like Marlon did. But when you shot him, he wasn't a threat to us anymore. If you kill someone when they're no longer threatening you, That's murder.
I'm gonna be upfront with AJ. I'm not gonna treat him like a baby.
What are we gonna do?
Not Clementine. I found out last time.
Back off, all of you!
You talked Marlin down, and then they fucking murdered him!
Take AJ and go inside.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, just let them go back to the dorms? What happens the next time one of us does something this kid doesn't like? Should we expect a bullet too?
That's not what happened.
It's exactly what happened. It was over. The little Mr. Trigger Happy decided otherwise.
No, he wouldn't do that. He'd never hurt any of you. It was... Marlin threatened us.
AJ pointed the gun first.
We get it, Louis. Just back off, okay?
Back off? Seriously?
Let's go.
Clem? If I'm a murderer, am I gonna die too?
What? No.
Well, I think murderers are like monsters, and I know what happens to monsters. Nothing good. Nothing good at all.
They can be forgiven.
We can forgive them. Murderers, even some monsters, they get a second chance.
Some monsters, not all.
When bad people, like murderers, try to make it right, that's when other people forgive them.
That sounds hard.
Ben, he was one
It
of them.
is. We're going to fix this, you and me.
Man, maybe I should have
going to help
recorded
you
me
atone.
killing the first three seasons.
Atone?
It means make up for what you did wrong. We'll make it all right with the others.
You goddamn right. I swear to God.
For God's sake, someone help me with this!
He is.
Saved you from that car wreck, and you fucking murdered him?
Get back, Mitch!
Get back.
Or what? You gonna let him kill me too? Then who's next? A Sim? Willie?
Haven't enough people died tonight? Brody, Marlin, we can't keep killing each other.
Fuck are you saying that to me after what he did? Screw both of you.
If Lee was here, all of them would be flat on their asses. Don't want to hear it.
Hey,
Man, I miss Lee.
what is it?
You've killed a lot of people. You murdered your friend Lee, didn't you?
What?
You said he was handcuffed. He wasn't a threat. So... that means you murdered him.
I ended his suffering.
I killed him because I loved him. I didn't want him to suffer.
How? He'd be dead.
He would have turned. I didn't want that for him. He deserved better.
That's why our motto is save the last bullet for yourself, kid.
I love you, Clem.
My heart!
I love you back.
My heart. My apocalypse daughter and my apocalypse grandson.
Hey,
This kid doesn't care.
Violet said to come get you for the funeral.
Really?
We used to have them more. Then we stopped. It seems right, though. I brought you something.
For me?
I figured you'd be afraid, with everyone all upset. But you were brave last night.
What happened to
Like
his
a
face?
firefighter.
No. Firefighters are good. I'm a murderer.
No, you're not. You gotta have a trial first. They decide that stuff in a courtroom. That's how it works. Worked before. Back then, there were all kinds of rules about who was innocent, who was guilty. It was complicated.
We have to decide things for ourselves now. We can't rely on other people to make the rules for us.
Who decided you're a murderer?
Oh no!
But she's right. So's everyone else.
I think you're okay.
Even though they
Should've
fought in the
went
first
firefighter.
episode.
You should keep him, 'cause you're good like him. But maybe we could play with him later? Together?
Sure. After the funeral. They buried them already. Viol'll start it soon.
Why do... This is gonna go bad. People are gonna be mad unless Violet talked them down. Maybe I should have appealed to Lewis. These are where things get different.
Everyone's going to be upset. We need to show them we care, okay?
Okay.
Don't give me instructions on how to play. I friggin' played last episode and since the very beginning of the series. I thought they were not... Oh man, I hope they can finish at least The Walking Dead before they get shut down. Please, I don't want it to end. I love this friggin' series.
Ready?
Actually, I think this is like... Season 4 was when I dropped out of the TV show. We're on season 9. I know someone dies, and I won't spoil it for people who are BO season 4. But later on, someone does die who's been throughout most of the seasons. Like he joined late season 1, so. Oh no. You taught him to regret his actions. I don't want him to be ruthless. Attend the funeral. Should I talk to people first? I know Mitch doesn't like me right now. I need to change that. I can't have anyone hating Clementine or AJ. It's important.
I did that.
Come on.
It'll be nice. They are not gonna be here, are they? Marlon and Brody were their friends too.
Fuck's sake.
Right now, let's just focus on what we're here to do, okay?
That dog's gonna bite up Clementine or AJ.
Oh, God. They're here.
So what? They knew Brody, didn't they?
Yeah, but Marlon...
Just leave them alone.
Shit.
Clem,
What?
why do people have funerals?
Brody and Marlon.
Tin said they used to have them more,
They died.
but I don't get it.
Well, to remember people we loved.
They loved Marlon.
Yeah, they did.
She was real sweet.
I made them all sad,
Had all these big dreams.
like if someone took
We all
you
knew they
away.
couldn't come true,
Does everyone get a funeral?
but we didn't
People
care
do.
because when
Some
she was
animals, too.
dead, whatever she
Even
said
monsters?
stayed to us. I don't know where she found all that joy. She came
Even monsters.
10. You ready?
Brody, you always said you wanted to go to the beach. So, I drew it for you.
Marlon was... I can't. Not for Marlon. After what he did to the twins and Brody,
You didn't even like Brody. You were always mean to her.
I can't. Someone else do it.
Bitch.
Dude, don't.
Seriously, Lewis? He was your best friend. He wasn't perfect, but he deserved better than to get gunned down by that kid. AJ killed him like it was nothing.
You're right, Mitch. Marlon didn't deserve what AJ did to him.
I know what I did. I'm sorry. I know I'm a murderer, but I'm gonna,
Atone.
yeah, atone it.
Fuck, I can't listen to this.
What I did was bad, and I'm gonna make it up to you. I promise.
You don't have to make up shit. Marlon was a fucking murderer and a liar, and if we'd all asked more questions about Minnie and Sophie disappearing last year, none of this would have happened.
She's got a point.
Shut up! It wasn't Marlon's fault.
Then whose fault was it?
Whatever happened before, AJ shouldn't have killed Marlon.
Yeah, he wasn't hurting anybody when I killed him.
See what I mean? How can any of us trust these fucking people?
What are you saying?
I'm saying they gotta fucking go. Take a vote. Majority decides. They stay or they leave. Today.
That does seem fair.
Are you serious? It's bullshit.
You're bullshit.
I don't want to leave, but if you all decide we should, we'll go.
Clem,
You heard her, kid. A vote's the only way to settle this, or we'll be arguing forever.
Fine. I guess we're fucking voting. Louis needs to vote.
Could you go get him? And try to talk to him.
Come on, Rosie. Come here, girl.
Could you guys go wait in the dorm? I'll come get you.
I'm trying to keep everything neutral.
please don't kick us out.
Come on, let's go.
If Lee was here, man, he could run this place. Man, if Rick was here. Rick, I was thinking of Rick Grimes for a second. I hope I didn't say Lee. Or I hope I said Lee instead of Rick the first time. Oh my god, how embarrassing.
Sometimes I don't know where this dirty road is taking me.
Man, I love the music.
Sometimes I don't know the reason why.
Have I sworn yet?
So I guess I'll keep gambling, lots of moves and lots of rambling. Well, it's easier than just waiting around to die.
If they decide to kick us out, it's whatever. Man, I know it's gonna sound messed up, but I wish Clementine pulled the gun. That way she could go and AJ could stay. But AJ is the one who pulled the gun. Decisions bite me in the ass. I play for story and that's my ass grass. I play Spider-Man and Forsaken. They were good games with stories. Man, Destiny 2 got better. What is he doing? Is he mad? Scared? Or what? He wants to stay because he wants a home.
AJ, stop. You'll break your toe or something. Come here, sit down.
No. It didn't work. I did what you said and they didn't even care. I know that I was bad, but they don't let me fix it.
AJ, breathe. Remember what we do when we're mad? Come on, you don't want to be loud, do you? What do we do when we're mad?
We stop and think and, I'm still really, really mad. I know that I'm not supposed to get mad or sad because then I do dumb things.
And you have every reason to be upset. We'll deal with it together, okay?
Okay.
We stop, we think, and we breathe.
Breathe.
Feel better? You're still mad, huh?
And, I think I'm sad too. I did what you told me to.
I know. You're a good listener.
I wanted to make them all feel better. It didn't work. Why'd you tell me to do that if it didn't work?
We don't know that it didn't work. They might have voted for us to stay.
I don't know. They seemed pretty mad.
Some were saying stay.
Violet was on our side. Maybe she'll persuade the others.
Yeah, maybe. I don't want to go.
I know you don't.
I like knowing where we are all the time. The bed, the food. I like the other kids. Not all of them, but Tin and Louis and Violet.
They're alright. Louis and Violet are the leaders, I guess.
We took the vote. You have to leave. Don't we get to vote? I vote that we stay.
That's not how it works.
Maybe it should be.
You don't have to like it.
Good, because I don't.
Fine. I get it. We'll learn to live with your decision somehow.
Seriously? That's it? You know this is fucking wrong, and you're not gonna fight it at all?
What's the point? You've already decided.
Yes, we have.
So fucking stupid.
You said you'd go along with it, if we voted fairly.
It's bullshit. And you'd know it if you weren't so used to burying your head in the sand.
Oh, I'm burying my head in the sand? Hate Marlon all you want, but you can't tell me AJ's in dangerous too.
We'll wait for you to pack up, then Louis and I'll escort you out past the safe zone. We'll make sure you get to the road safely. It's not a lot, but at least you won't die on the way.
Thanks for making sure that we...
No, don't thank them! It's their fault we gotta leave. They're gonna get rid of us.
Get him under control.
AJ, breathe.
Where's Tin? I gotta say goodbye. He was really upset about the vote, and he's not talking to anybody. It's best to leave him alone when he's like this, but for the record, he wanted you to stay.
Wait. Does AJ still have that gun?
Give him the gun in order he can stay. If they take the bullet, take the bullets.
Hand it over.
Is this necessary?
Hell yes, it's necessary. I'm not walking out into the woods with him holding that thing.
Give it to Louis.
Give it to him.
Here, you can have it.
You gonna puke? Oh.
There. Happy? Can we go?
He wants to see if we're worth staying or not. I can tell what he's doing. My choice would have affected it. If I would have told AJ to keep the gun, more or less, he would have said, get the fuck out. But now that I gave him, he's thinking about it, and he was thinking if we should stay or not. Man, I didn't pull it to Louis because I didn't want Clementine to have a boyfriend. I did the same thing to Gabe. I was like, nope, Clementine will be single forever. Oh, that's kind of messed up though. Apple Watch Series 4 is here. Oh, Ranger 17. Ranger 17 instead of Android Ranger 17. I'm gonna end the recording and come back.